darlings, I thought you can join me for a little picnic, talk about fragrances out here in the gardens that I'm in. Beautiful day today, no rain so far, but it might be a little bit windy, so I hope it doesn't disrupt the quality of the sound in today's video. I'm going to be featuring a tea which is perfect for Wimbledon and for summer, and this tea here is a white tea blend. This is a fruity fresh tea and it's blended with peach. What's your favourite summer fragrance at the moment? Because I'm really loving like fruity florals, I'm loving my rose, but also I'm loving ouds as well, but I'm going to go into my oud fragrances in another video. So yes, I've just got all the tea leaves here in this bag, which you can see there, and I'm going to enjoy this lovely peach tea with you. So I hope you have boiled the kettle, so let's get some tea. Wonderful tea there, that looks lovely. Oh, this is really fruity, really fruity. Alright, so let's start this video. It's getting rather windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. So this video is going to be inspired by everything Wimbledon. It's going to be lemon and fresh notes, fruity floral fragrances, some strawberry, some cream notes. So I've got a collection here which is my fruity fragrances for summer. The first fruity fragrance I want to mention is my Burberry Her. And this is your typical fruity, strawberry rich fragrance. It's heavily sweet, heavily gourmand, very sweet. Notes of berries, raspberry, strawberry notes in here. There's some vanilla. It's sugary sweet, beautiful sweet floral for the summer. I think what I love about Burberry Her, it reminds me very slightly of Miss Dior Cherie, because you have that combination of the cherry, and Miss Dior Cherie had some pineapple notes and popcorn caramel notes, whereas this one has a violet and jasmine heart. But in the base we have musk and vanilla, we have ambroxan, patchouli, but it's the berry notes, it's that strawberry, it's a cherry, which is very similar to Miss Dior Cherie. Burberry Her is beautiful, and I think this is lovely for summer. If you want something that's very sweet, then I would try this one. So I wanted to do a bit of, a different location for you guys and film outdoors as the weather is warming up here. So I thought I'd take you guys with me. We have a little picnic and a little tea party in the garden. If you are drinking tea today with me, what tea are you drinking? Or if you're drinking coffee, let me know. I would love to know you guys. You guys know how much I love my tea. This perfume is a new buy, so this is new to my collection, and I have mentioned this one briefly before, but this fragrance I was really surprised because I'm quite new to this brand. So the brand I have is Loewe, and this is my Loewe Aura Pink Magnolia, and I have a wonderful friend out there who's also looking into this brand. So darling, check out this fragrance. So Pink Magnolia has a blend of red berries with musk and magnolia petals. It's a silky magnolia flower. I find this extremely sparkling. This is so beautiful. It's a pretty fragrance, perfect for the daytime. There is a sharpness to this as well. It's like a sharp, I don't want to say citrus, it's a pretty elegant scent, but there's a sharpness to it, and it could be from the berries. It's not tart, but it's quite bright. I think that's that sharpness I'm trying to describe. Gorgeous for the summer. Again, very Wimbledon-like, very summertime ready, this fragrance. It's sparkling, it's fresh, very pretty. The next perfume I have is my PERA GRANITA. This is fresh, sparkling, pear, juicy notes, quite aquatic as well. It's really beautiful. Perfect for the summer. Oh, I love this. On a hot day, this is amazing. On the skin, it smells so nice. On your clothes, when the wind blows, it's very sparkling, it's clean. Definitely your daytime scent. I would recommend you wear this in the day or in the afternoon. It's light. And this is yet again a cologne, so this is something you might want to touch up maybe after 2 to 3 hours to get that everlasting freshness from this perfume. But the scent is beautiful, sparkling and pear, juicy. Okay guys, so the next fragrance I have is my Absolutely Blooming by Christian Dior, and I just love the colour of the juice. This is like one of my favourite perfume bottles. It's just elegant and pretty. Very, very pretty there. This is a perfect scent. It matches my tea very well today. In the opening it's quite fruity, fresh and pretty, but then it's balanced with the raspberry, the peonies in there, the rose. It's quite sweet and it's soft with the musk in the base. Beautiful daytime scent. It's done. This is my Absolutely Blooming by Christian Dior. We're going to head back more into some more gourmands, sweet gourmands. The next perfume I have is a Chanel fragrance, And this is my Chance of Vive. Vive actually has taken me by surprise, I have to say, guys. Because when I first tried this perfume, as you guys know, I love Chance. It's one of my favorites from the brand. And Chance, the original, I have the EDT, I have the EDP, and I also have the Automne. And I find with the Vive, I was comparing it a lot to the Automne, and I found this very sharp, very green. I don't think it was something that I really liked at first, and then after wearing it for a while, I found this to be very powdery. So it had a very soft, subtle powdery note, and it's very pretty. I wasn't expecting this at all. It's almost coming quite close to my Automne in the sense of how much I love the two. I find it hard to choose between the two now. I found this very green in the beginning, but it's not that green. It's got this fresh, soapy essence to it, which I also do find in my Chanel No. 5 Loewe. It's a clean, almost citrus, fresh. It's very pretty, very, very pretty, and you really get the musk in here. But there's definitely the jasmine in here, which is very pretty. There was a bug. Oh, that was horrible. So this is really fruity, crisp, almost a bit aquatic and fresh. I don't like bugs, guys. This is crisp. It has like an aquatic note to it, very fresh, very beautiful. I do love this fragrance a lot, and I'm actually quite surprised about this one. So that's my Eau Vive. I'm going to go through my fragrances that are a bit more tart and zesty, quite fresh. So I'm enjoying nature on the palace grounds, and it's really beautiful today. And yeah, sun's coming out. You might see a few squirrels behind me, and beautiful birds singing. So I have Cousin Flora here, and this is your citrus, a beautiful, elegant citrus perfume. And it has notes of ambroxan in here. Cousin Flora is a blend of citruses. You have some lemon notes, bergamot, and some lime as well. And it's balanced with some musk and ambroxan. So it's quite soft, but in the opening you get this really nice burst of this lemon that really comes through. Very pretty, very feminine, I find as well. But this is a unisex scent, but I find it's very elegant. It's one of those citruses that's elegant and ladylike, in my opinion. So that's my Cousin Flora by Penhaligon's. So darlings, the next fruity fragrance I have is my Eau de Rhubarb, and this is by Hermes. This is a gorgeous, zesty, but like a tangy, tart, sour rhubarb. But the sourness, don't get me wrong, because sour sounds like very harsh, and this is not harsh at all. This is very much a sweet but sour rhubarb. Just to mention to you guys, I'm finding this pattern in my collection that are very similar and almost a little bit repetitive, but not in a bad way. Each one is unique. So for example, I have my Rhubarb by Hermes, and I have my Loewe Pink Magnolia. Now the top note in this one we have Magnolia, the top note we have Rhubarb. Both notes in the heart we have red berries, small juicy sweet red berries, and in the base we both have musk. These are very similar but in a different way. I have another fragrance that I totally love. It's called Harrods Rose. It's blended in the same way, and again it's got the same style, and I can see where I'm going with my fragrance style. There's this one here, my Rhubarb as well, very similar. I also have a fragrance by Lancôme, Maison Lancôme, and it's my Magnolia Rosa. Again, we have magnolia, berries, some musk notes in there. Beautiful, sparkling. It's almost like champagne bubbles. The way how champagne bubbles would just tickle your nose slightly, it's the same effect I receive when I wear these fragrances. Fruity, sparkling, perfect for summer, quite energizing, and they're quite happy fragrances, easygoing and relaxed but still feminine. So definitely try these and you'll see the style is very similar. The musk, red berries, and a top note of rose or magnolia. Beautiful. So that's my two there that are very similar. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Some deliveries to the palace, I think. What did they just order, honestly? Do some spying. I'll tell you what it is. It is partners. Oh, maybe they're getting some building works done. Ooh. Probably fixing the palace next door. The roof is leaking. It's a little bit windy. So darlings, I have this fragrance here that I wanted to recommend, and it's a perfume I don't think I've mentioned on my channel as yet. This is Royal by Elie Saab, and this is the Le Parfum. This is beautiful, guys. This is a fragrance if you love orange. It's really beautiful. It's orange mixed with roses. Oh, we have a little puppy behind us. So I'm recommending this to wear in the evenings. This is your orange notes in the opening. Beautiful orange. It's a sweet, almost like a syrupy sugared orange. It's really gorgeous. I haven't heard many people talk about this fragrance here, but I really love it. This is really gorgeous. I remember when I first tried it, I sampled this in a department store. They handed me a card and I was like, wow, that smells amazing. It's the orange notes with rose, and the rose in here is beautiful. We have two types of roses. This is a perfume you could wear easily in the evenings. It's gorgeous. It's more of your dressed up fragrance with a gown or a dress. You're going somewhere very special, very classy. It's an elegant perfume. There's that one there. I have Love by Kilian, and this is for your gourmand lovers. This fragrance, however, is quite sweet, but I find it quite easy to wear. It's very sugary and beautiful. You've got powdery marshmallow notes in here, and you've got that neroli in the opening. So it's quite a complex fragrance. This is very complex, and you will notice that when you wear this perfume. I do love it. The only problem for me is longevity. I find that it doesn't last very long on my skin, but I adore this perfume, so I do overspray. I'm quite surprised that I still have so much of the fragrance left, but I do overspray this one. I enjoy this scent. It's a happy scent. It's playful. I can wear it in the daytimes as well as the evenings, but it's something quite special to wear in the summer evenings, this one. And that's my Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb Nectar. Oh, I love the bottle. I love the juice inside. It's really pretty. Gorgeous fragrance. I think this would suit the younger crowd very well, like the under 25s. I find the notes really interesting in this one because we have bergamot, cassis, gunpowder in the opening. In the middle we have osmanthus, orange blossom and jasmine. In the base of this fragrance we have vanilla, tonka, benzoin and patchouli. And it's extremely sweet, very sugary, very syrupy. It's playful. When you compare this to the original Flower Bomb, it's a little bit richer, but it's intense with a treacle-like syrup. It's very sweet. I have a Mani C here. Okay guys, it's getting a bit louder and it's starting to rain. I can't believe it's about to rain right now, so I'm going to have to wrap this up really quickly. This is great for the evenings. This is your fruity tart fragrance that I prefer for the evenings. It has this dark berry note in the opening. It's very strong, it's rich. I was talking to a subscriber of mine and I don't think she's a huge fan of this fragrance because for her she really receives that berry tart note. It reminds her a lot of wine. And I do see where she's going with this. But I do love it. But on the dry down it turns into this beautiful warm vanilla, fruity vanilla, which is very pleasant. And in the opening you get this tart berry with some cassis notes in the opening. In the heart we have rose and freesia, and then we have some patchouli in here as well in the base with the vanilla, and that comes through for me very well on my skin. It radiates a lot, the vanilla in this one. So the berry notes doesn't last as long, but yes, it is quite sharp and tart, but it's balanced well with the contrasting vanilla, which adds a soft, subtle note. So I love it for that. This radiates so well. This is long lasting. This scents the whole room, and it's a beautiful fragrance by Armani. So that's my C. The next fragrance I wanted to show you is perfect for afternoon tea. If you're watching the Wimbledon, if you're watching any sports this season and you're going to relax and have tea afterwards, I would recommend this fragrance. This is my Equinox Bloom. This is a beautiful floral, unique scent. It reminds you of a tea party. It smells like crisp leaves that's just been freshly brewed, like whipped cream. Beautiful. Then we do have some orange notes in here, some frangipani is in here, and lots of sugar. Imagine dark sugar cubes in a beautiful porcelain pot. It's in here. It smells like this. It's beautiful, sugary, sweet vanilla, quite unique as well. This is, however, extremely long lasting. It's amazing on my skin. It's my Equinox Bloom by Penhaligon. And lastly, my fragrance that I have is a nice daytime casual scent. This is my PHILOSYKOS. This is fresh and creamy. You've got the fig notes, which is almost quite green in the opening. On my skin, it's green and fresh. And then on the dry down, after maybe 15-20 minutes, it turns into this soft fig, milky fig, but then it's balanced with some watery notes from coconut. and it's a nice combination of the two. It's a perfect daytime casual scent. So that's my PHILOSYKOS. So my darlings, thank you so much for joining me today for tea and for sharing my wonderful fragrances for the summer. If there are any fragrances here that you are loving, let me know what we have in common. I'm very curious to find out. Darlings, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love for you to join my family of darlings here where I talk about fragrances, lifestyle and tea. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. The sirens. Oh. It's very feminine. There's a dog behind me. And again, this is like a daytime. Oh, oh my god, don't touch me. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Why did I decide to do this? Oh, the sun is coming out, it's beautiful. So yes, this is very much, are you on me?